Hey everybody, welcome back. It is the Revolution, and today guys we are playing the second episode of our awesome StoneHearth Alpha 18 test version. So guys, we are in the Kingdom of Red Song, and I am just going to skip all of the Momo Jumbo and jump right into things. Well guys, I really do appreciate all your comments on the last video. I took a look at all of them and, added in some of the names that I thought, fit the best or, priority wise, who kind of commented first. So I'm about to go through the list of, what everyone is. I paused the game prior to this just so I'd have more time. So we have Kovic as the carpenter, King Foxtrot as the farmer, Maris, I don't really know how to pronounce everything. I'm super bad at pronouncing, guys. Pronunciation would be the correct word. We have Maris as the apprentice footman, we have Austin as the worker, we have Leo as a worker, we have Mason as a worker, and we have Rodney as a worker. Well guys, of course our settlement is going to expand, so if you if we ever do get a new character in, leave a name in the comment section down below and I will try to get them in. Well guys, it is quite going on its way. Our little settlement here is definitely growing and expanding. Our footman is actually quite injured, so I do want to eventually get another footman. Did we make another footman's sword? We're going to check. We probably did. Let's just check real quick. Nope, apparently we didn't. Dang it, come on. This carpenter has literally one job. Okay, there we go. So he's making it now. I think I'm going to promote somebody to our second footman. Better be safe than sorry. Somebody with high body, so it looks like Leo's going to take that spot. She looks like she's got a lot of health, so we're going to change her job to the footman as soon as we can. Just after our carpenter does make that, sword, we will change her jobs. Leo, change jobs. Come on, carpenter. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, so he's making it now. Jeez, he's being a slowpoke. Right now, guys, we're playing the game on, normal speed. Okay, so we just finished. So things may be a little bit slower than what you're used to, but as I said before, once we start, getting a little bit further into the game, it's going to be harder and harder to, up that speed, just because tactical combat is definitely going to play a huge role in the game. Things are going to get a lot more complicated, and I'm going to have to micromanage, just a lot more than I'm used to. So our carpenter's house is, well underway. It does look a little bit weird. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to look like. Did they just forget this wall? Oh no, I actually don't think that wall is supposed to be there. Okay, whatever. So what else do we need to complete this building that I have not made yet? Let me see. Okay, so we need a carpenter's sign and we need a carpenter's tool bench. So I'm gonna go over here to my carpenter and I'm gonna just queue those things up. So a carpenter's tool bench, bada bang, and a carpenter's sign, which is requires a regular sign. Okay then, can't we just make a, where's the regular sign is the question. Here it is. And now we're going to take that and we're going to build this. Or queue order anyway, because it should make sense. Okay, so you're not queuing. There you go. Awesome. So, everything's going well underway, guys. It is nighttime now, so things are going to be looking a little bleak. I am going to increase the speed just a tad, and I'm also going to start making beds for everybody, so maybe we can get a little bit of a better heal. Let's see. So I think we have like seven settlers to begin with. We're gonna make 8 just in case. Oh, and somebody has arrived with some wares to sell. All right, so guys, we have 0 gold right now, so we could sell some stuff, but that would increase our gold, and in turn would increase the chance of enemies coming in to attack our village. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna look at what these things are, and I'm gonna ask myself, what do we need? What could benefit us? Well, we could use a couple, lanterns or maybe fire pits to, light up the world a little bit. Maybe I'm going to do that. So there's 15 each. What do I have a surplus of is the question. Well, we could sell, a couple of these. That is, not too worth it, not going to lie. We'll get 30, so I guess we'll buy 2 of these. We'll buy 2. Oh, crap, you only had 1? Are you kidding me? That is actually a force. Well, we need to sell 5 more pieces of wood to then get a tower brazier or whatever it's called. There we go. Okay, great. So now I'm pretty sure we have 0 gold, which does leave the chance of us getting, attacked by anything still at a minimum. So now I'm going to come over here and I am going to place down those 2 little lights that we now have going. I'm going to place one near the farm and near the carpenter. It's going to make things... Oh, shit. Okay, so we're going to pause right now. I'm going to click over here. So we do have some invaders approaching, all right? Only 2 of them. I think that we can just, let them run by themselves. I think the footman AI is going to be able to handle this. But just in case, what we're going to do is we're going to assemble a party. Well, there's already one assembled, actually, right here. Great for our 2 footmen. And we're going to create a defend location order right here, right? So the enemies are going to come over here at this angle, and they're going to run right into our footmen, not allowing them to pass. That's great. That's exactly what we want to do. And now we're going to play. All right, hopefully everything works out like this. Our footmen are going to go run to the scene. Hopefully they get there in time, before anything happens. Can I, let's see. Okay, great. So now they're going to engage in combat. Our better footmen engaged first, which is good because our other guy's kind of injured a little bit here. We're going to keep a close eye on the battle just to make sure if anything happens we can actually send our footmen back and, kind of retreat a little bit, get a grips of the situation. Maybe have some of our, workers actually pitch in when it comes to attacking, because they can do that in worker, town defense mode. That is a thing. Great. So we're actually handling this threat pretty well. But at the same time, guys, our footmen aren't going to heal unless we get them a bed or some sort of, potion, which is quite a ways away right now. So we're going to focus on, getting the getting beds into our thing. So first of all, can we cancel the order? Okay, great. We have now canceled the order. They're going to go back to patrolling, and we are going to go back to trying to make beds. Did we make a bunch of beds? No, we didn't. Did we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. So we finished making the beds. I think I'm actually going to put them down over here on this side, just because it seems... Actually, you know what? We're going to put it in the middle. It seems a little bit more safe that way. So we're going to plunk them down. Eventually, they will go into, houses and such. But for now, this is going to be how it's going to go down. So we're gonna give them 2 spaces in between. Just because I feel like that's enough room for people to, move around through the beds. Here we go. We're going to do the same thing over here. 2 spaces in between, give everybody a nice bit of room. And I have to make sure they're lined up, because like I said, guys, if they're not lined up, it would piss me off to no end. Here we go, like that, and there we go. Great. So that should be enough for people to sleep in, hopefully regain some health while they're doing it. I obviously want our footmen to sleep as soon as possible. Also, another big thing that I'm gonna have our carpenter make is some shields. That should be a huge advantage for our footmen, just because they'll get that defense upgrade, that defense buff. And eventually we're going to want to make comfy beds and real houses. Ooh, the daily update. Okay, guys, great. So we're actually going to hit this one. So we did get a new settler. So the new settler is this guy over here, or this girl. So guys, if you want to name this beautiful young lady Beth, then please comment section down below, leave a like while you're there, and hopefully I'll get your name into the game. Great, so now we just need a couple more people to come over here, put the beds down. I'm really hoping our footmen... Oh, there we go. So our footmen are actually sleeping, which is great. So that's going to heal them up a little bit. Still, we do want them to get full health. So eventually we're going to try to invest in a herbalist. Let's actually see what it takes to get a herbalist. So let's go down to one of our workers, change jobs. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's a shepherd. Jesus. Okay, so the herbalist is just going to require, a herbalist staff, which is crafted by the carpenter. So you know what? We're actually going to go over there right now, create a herbalist staff. Oh, we're going to need some herbs. Alright, so are there any herbs in the general vicinity? Not that I'm seeing, which is quite daunting. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take our farmer and we're going to actually make a little bit of a herb area, which kind of sounds a little illegal, not going to lie, but who cares? This can be a little bit more separated than the other place. Can be used as a healing herb. Okay, great. So we're going to create a little bit of a healing, herb farm over here, which is going to indeed help with the healing. So I think we did 10 by 6, yeah. So here we go. We're going to do Frost Snap and Bright Bell, both beautiful herbs, in the StoneHearth universe. If you guys don't really know about the StoneHearth universe as much as I do, there are going to be like different realms and stuff. There are going to be titans, huge bosses, a lot of procedurally generated content. It's going to be really cool, but right now the game's, at somewhat of a basic state, which is, fine by me. It's not a big deal. I still enjoy the game. I'm always going to enjoy the game. The game is indeed a great thing. So our farmer, is too busy right now. He's going to be farming up the turnips. What I'm thinking about doing is actually making a farmer's hoe, just to make production a little bit quicker when it comes to, just food in general. So we're going to queue up one of those and actually change one of our workers to a farmer. I know, guys, we are running pretty low on workers, and it isn't really beneficial to not have that many workers. But like I said, guys, right now we need to focus on production and, buildings, and other stuff is like that will come later. And I'm pretty sure the farmer will help out if needed, if he's done with all of his farming things. But I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. Let's actually double up the speed a little bit, or quadruple it up to get that farmer's hoe going. Come down over here and actually assign Austin as our... Actually, Bell might be actually a great candidate for a footman. Let's see. We will assign Austin as our farmer. So here we go, Austin. Welcome to the farming team. I am proud to present you with a farmer's hoe. Let's actually watch the ceremony. You ready? Here we go. La! And there we go. So Austin now becomes a farmer. She's going to go help out with the other farmer as they go make all that stuff. Why is she carrying a piece of wood? That is quite odd. Okay, great. So our new farmer, or our old farmer, our level 1 farmer, is actually going to be going to plow at the new land, while our new farmer is, of course, going to be eating because she's a lazy piece of crap. I'm joking. She's not lazy. She's just hungry, and that's what people do. So we have plenty of wood over here just in case anything happens. We should probably harvest some of it just because we are running a bit low. But at the same time, I feel like if we do that, we might as well harvest, over here. I'm not really sure though. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna harvest one of these. I'm not gonna risk going out into the woods. I'm just gonna harvest one of our stockpiles, and hopefully, that'll supply enough wood to last us for whatever we need for some time now. Okay, guys, like I said, I want to make these episodes relatively short. I know that this isn't going to be the end of the episode yet. I want to still, get a few things done. But like I said, I want to keep them like around 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. Yeah, so let's see. Our guys are, working pretty hard. Maybe once they're done with this building right here, might start calling it. I just kind of want to see what it looks like when completed. I know we're going on really fast mode, so I'm going to keep my cursor on the, normal speed button just in case, because you never know when danger could strike. It's actually pretty likely that it will. Our footmen are... Oh, there it is. Okay, great. Okay, so this is actually going to be quite difficult. What I'm thinking about doing is actually bringing our footmen back to the center of the village where they have to, kind of stay over here with the rest of them. And I think I'm going to put town defense mode on. There we go. Just to, make things a little bit easier for our footmen. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now everybody is actually going to attack the little imps. It is going to be, it's going to help all of our, footmen when it comes to health, because although the enemies will target our footmen, everybody is swinging them at once, so it should be an easy kill. Okay, great. So everybody can go back. I'm going to cancel the orders for the footmen, and everything goes back to normal. Great. So what I'm going to do is actually loot all of this, unnecessary crap that they left behind, just because it does get in the way, and I don't want it there. I mean, our workers are pretty busy right now, but eventually they'll go and loot that once they're done building the house. Let's actually speed things up a little bit. Again, keeping an eye out for the enemies, and hopefully we'll get this little house done. I actually think it looks really cool. I'm really for the house. I'm ready to see it built. Pause. I don't know why I paused it. Okay, great. So, the last finishing touches are being placed onto the house. It actually does look pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie. It is a nice, cozy little carpenter's house, and it looks like it's going to be perfect. Great. Awesome. So here we go for the finishing touches. And there we go, guys. That is our carpenter's house. It does look quite nifty. I'm pretty proud of it. Now our workers can, go on to be doing bigger and better things. Our footmen are hopefully eventually going to heal, once they go to sleep tonight. And our farmers are going to continue working on the herbalist, little production line that we got going here. Well, guys, this is going to be episode 2. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.